episode of Nothing Off Limits podcast. I'm Rick De Niro.
I'm Biz.
I'm Brent.
And we have a special guest today,
Chris Baysmore, CEO of Imperiled Holdings.
And I'm about to fix my fucking credit. Let's get it!
So let's get into it, man. So, Imperiled Holdings, that's your business.
Yeah.
You know, how'd that come about? Like, what was the process behind, the thought process of, wanting to start your own business?
Imperiled means at risk, so I wanted to help people who was at risk to things that I felt as though would help them get better with themselves, like as far as financial literacy, as far as a way out of, a bad situation. If you're in a bad situation, you're considered imperiled to me. So that's how I got the name.
So yeah, bro. So, under Imperiled Holdings LLC, what kind of, I guess, categories what kind of categories fall under there? I mean, I know you're into a couple different things.
Real estate, a little bit, vending machines, I'm the plug for that. Financial literacy is my specialty. I like educating people on finances, and I advocate for good credit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you talk about the credit thing. That was another thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to talk to you about.
Right.
So what's the main reason you wanted to educate yourself on the credit information and the knowledge of that?
I would say getting denied for stuff is the reason why I got into it, because I would go places and apply for stuff and get denied and not know why. So me getting denied so many times made me want to know, well, why am I getting denied? What should I do to not get denied?
So well, once upon a time, your credit wasn't that bad.
No, my credit wasn't never like bad, but I just didn't have.
It was not bad though.
I always was in like the 680 and above, but my profile wasn't strong at all times. Yeah, so.
All right, so when you say your profile, I know that was another thing we wanted to touch on. Mm-hmm. So your credit profile versus your credit score.
Mm-hmm.
So can you kind of break that down and what that means?
So your credit score ranges from 350 to 850, or 300 to 850, or whatever that may be. Your score is just a number that you have. Now, if you don't have any credit cards, but you got student loans, you making on-time payments, your credit score is going to be roughly 600 plus. If you got, a couple credit cards, then you're going to have, based off of your payment history, your credit score could be at 700. It could be still in the sixes. But the more stuff you have reporting to your credit and the more on time your payments are, the better your credit score is. So
there's a couple good ways to build your credit score though.
Primary trade lines and being added as an authorized user. So primary trade lines is like different websites have them. It used to be a thing called My Jewelers. It's no longer a thing, but you can go to a bank and you can become you can get a secure line of credit. Yeah. So that'll help you build your credit. You can also, it's a thing called Lockbox, Open Sky. There's different websites that I have that's actually in my ebook where I'll show you, the things that you can get on there. They have things that you buy and then they'll post it to your credit report as if, let's say you bought a necklace or something. Yeah. They'll post that you have a $5,000 credit card with that company, and then you'll be able to have that post to your credit report. And as long as you're making payments on whatever you purchase, you're building your credit. You want to have as many of those as possible when starting out.
Damn. So I didn't even know all that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with credit cards and my credit profile and stuff, I feel like I've been good, but I didn't know you can necessarily build credit without having a credit card open.
Yeah, definitely. And when you get cards and stuff like that, you're building your credit. Anything that got payments on it should be posted to your credit report. Cable bills, mortgages, car loans, stuff like that, phone bills. You always want to make sure you're paying it though, because if you're not paying it, that's how your credit is bad.
Shit, I fucked up a little bit.
What you do?
Fuck the credit up.
Fuck the credit up.
What you do?
Fumbled the credit.
Damn.
You fumbled it.
Swipe that shit.
Fumbled the credit.
Swiper, no swiper.
But listen, anybody that had credit cards, whatever, make your payments. Because when that negative shit hit your credit report, that shit real. It's real. That shit knocked down. It'll knock you down like probably 15, 20 points.
And then that's hard to get back up.
Hard to get back up. It's like it take you like a good 6 months to even get that back.
Damn.
And you get it took me a while to get everything, but I'm straight now.
Yeah, that's good. As long as you straight now.
Nigga, that shit was like when he was saying that he was getting denied, I felt that. I'm like, that shit no joke. Like that feeling.
not being
trying
able
to
to
get
get
back when you can't get nothing. But now niggas they coming to me. I don't even have to go to them.
Right.
So that's the best. That's the good feeling to have good credit. You don't have to go look for the stuff. So it comes to
Yeah, that interest rate be crazy.
interest rate.
As soon as you don't,
The interest rate, like, I don't like how they be advertising on the radio, you know, bad credit, no credit, come down here, get you a car. They don't talk about the interest rate on that joint.
that's true.
They don't tell you that. They don't tell you about the inquiries that you're going to get.
Mhm.
They just say as long as you make $300 a week,
And you gotta pay stuff.
you got to pay stuff. We get you a car. That's not good. Like,
You know, I'm about to go get me a fucking BMW, you heard?
that payment gonna get crazy.
but you
Payments
going
be crazy. Niggas be
25%. You gonna be done bought the car 4 times. You don't even know. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, stick ass.
Motherfuckers, listen, man, y'all gotta read, yo. Like, y'all gotta read.
Yeah, you gotta
Understand. Go on YouTube, look this shit up.
Definitely.
I know people don't like to read.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to
Go on YouTube now. Go on YouTube and watch it.
Some people they need that visual.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they will make you buy a fucking car or a house 6 times over, like, on some bullshit.
Shit crazy.
Listen, when y'all go to the dealership, never take the first bill.
No. How about
no.
this? You don't even go to the dealership.
Don't even go.
You go to the bank first.
Go to the bank,
I
boom.
heard about
Go to
that.
the bank first.
That's if you buying it though, not if you leasing, right?
If you lease and then you don't
You gotta go
to
through the
bank first.
dealership if you leasing.
But
For
your
a
credit
car.
still gotta be good. though.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Definitely.
So
Yeah, a lot of the, I know a lot of like the credit unions, they give you the better deals if you like trying to buy a car.
Navy
Federal.
Federal. Navy Federal giving out $75K right now. Your credit cool.
Yeah.
You can go smacking it for $75K auto loan. That's how people get into it.
You know what that sound like to me, y'all? It's a Hellcat.
Yeah.
It sound like that. The Rango.
It's a Hellcat.
You know, like the family and all that. I need the big dog.
Yeah, another joint I went.
70?
Another joint I went to. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called PenFed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
PenFed.
love
Yeah,
that,
yeah. They approved. They didn't approve me for what I want, but they approved me.
So what's your top 3 banks right now for loans? Banks or credit unions?
Top 3 credit unions for banks, loans. Definitely my favorite bank is TrueMark Financial.
True Mark.
I heard good stuff about them too.
My second favorite bank, probably Philadelphia Federal Credit Union.
Philadelphia Credit Union.
And then my third favorite bank right now,
Yeah,
it's
game.
probably a tie, but I'm probably gonna have to go with BB&T.
So listen.
BB&T.
So listen. What is the reason? Like, why are they your favorite banks?
For me, they're very friendly when it comes to, you know, having an account. Like if you got a Chase account,
Yeah.
you know, you're required to keep a certain amount of money in your bank account. To where though the credit unions, you're not required to have anything. As long as you don't go negative, you're fine. Like, you don't got to make a monthly payment to have an account with those specific banks. They got regular starter checking accounts.
Right.
So I can, you know, take all my money out, have a zero balance, and not have to worry about a $3 statement fee coming, and then my account go negative, and I have $35 overdraft fee. You know, Wells Fargo made like tons of millions of dollars off of overdraft fees.
Yeah.
Ripping motherfuckers off.
And
Wells
that's why
Fargo
so
is
many of them Jones, like they end up
Fargo
doing
is shit.
everywhere where there's
Yeah.
people most likely to, you know, have an account go negative. That's how they make all their money for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he touched on like your favorite banks. You know, for people getting into, you know, getting their first credit card, or, you know, what would you recommend? I know there's a lot of different options. You know, people get cash back, rewards cards, and I know a lot of college students, they get hit with credit cards and they don't know nothing about it. Like, what would you say is like the safest or, you know, the best like intro credit cards to get into?
My 2 favorite, I had one of them, the Discover It card, and then the Bank of America student card. Like if you just 18 years old and you're trying to build your credit, those are 2 starter cards that I would go with. As long as you got, you know, a student ID, you're able to get them cards, and then they'll probably start you off with roughly like $1,000 if your credit not bad or jacked up, like something like that. And then as long as you're making your payments on time, you know, you can get an increase later down the line.
Listen, 2 cards I recommend: EBT cards and a WIC card.
Definitely.
It's free food.
Free food.
And you know, you get milk and dairy, and
the
I don't
family
know,
can
like, I'm just saying, like, there's no interest on the EBT card.
But I got
FanDuel card.
And you can track the stance, 50 cents on the dollar. I'm just saying, but no.
I like that. That's free.
Yeah, I'm just, you
Look
know,
at this though.
Yin and yang, right?
They got Amex cards that it give cash back for spending money on food. So you can take both of them joints. Take the EBT joint in there. Get your free food, and then whatever the EBT don't cover, because what it don't cover, like warm food or something like that.
Yeah, warm food.
I think I thought they fixed that, the warm food. Because people been getting crabs with that joint.
Crabs
is cold.
No, I be seeing people getting seafood boils and all that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
Seafood store.
The seafood.
The hood joint be letting them shit
You take both of them cards to the market, you get rewarded for swiping the Amex card.
Oh shit, swiping, no swiping.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Man. So that cash back really do you justice.
Yeah, that came back cool. I just had a card. Well, I have one right now with the new ones. Kind of cool.
What card you got?
Capital One with the quick
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
That's cool. I like it. So,
Wait a minute. So, you said it was BBW Bank, right? Because she gonna let me borrow the money, no interest?
No, bro, I said BBL. No, I said BMT.
Oh, BMT.
No, it's
TrueMark.
BBMT.
And BBW.
No, bro.
Oh, alright.
You thinking about some other shit.
Oh, alright.
TrueMark. BM. No, damn. You got me fucked up. I'm thinking about BBW.
Because that's interest free.
It was true. Yeah.
They be like, yo, babe, let me.
That's a lot of niggas swiping for them.
They're like, babe, let me get $200. No interest on this shit.
It was TrueMark,
all
Philly
good.
Federal, and BB&T.
Okay.
Alright, bet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good banks.
Good banks. So yeah, bro. So I know you talk about the favorite banks and everything like that. Is that stuff that you touch on in your book? I know you got a book dropping.
Yeah, my book, at the end of the book, I give you a lender's list. So pretty much throughout the book, I show you what you need. I give you a little bit of tips on how to get what you need. And then
Niggas lend the money out here? Like,
bro, niggas giving that bag out. Like, I'm talking about like bag. Like, why are you saving money bag? Like, we can go to the bank and get the bag. Like,
alright.
yeah.
I'm still interested in that 75,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need a Hellcat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I need a Hellcat. My bitch need a BBL, so let's get it. Call you, bro.
So, what's the name of the book, man? When can we expect it?
How to start your own vending machine business with OPM. And if you don't know, OPM is other people's money.
Okay.
I'm big on using other people's money. I don't like using my money.
Yeah, nobody do.
Yeah. Definitely. Not at all.
Don't ask me for no money.
Yeah.
So it's a physical copy? Is it
It's an ebook. I'm gonna drop the link. You're gonna be able to go in there, download it, then you're gonna have access to it at all times. Don't send that joint out without my permission either. But yeah.
And when can we expect the date wise?
July 29th.
29th, end of the month. So y'all better go tune in and check out my man ebook. Cop that. I know a lot of y'all out there, y'all credit fucked up. Even if it's not fucked up, you still might want to have some information on, vending machine, real estate, credit.
Or just get in the bag,
Yeah.
There's other ways to get the bag out here, yo.
Definitely.
Yeah.
definitely got to pay the bag back, though.
Pay the bag back.
Yeah, pay the bag back.
Most important.
Because the bag come with
Don't
interest.
think you going to get the bag for free. It's not for free.
Only way the bag free is if you get it at BBW Bank.
Yeah.
But that's another story for another
They want a
day.
bag for
That's the
that.
story for right now.
They want a bag for that too. You can't just get a BBW bag for free. Like, gotta get a bag up to get in there. To get the membership, you gotta get a bag.
Damn.
You said, what?
No,
What's up, the membership?
do I got the membership?
Yeah.
I had it, but I
You lost
it.
it?
I lost it.
You renew it.
Renew it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
all right.
got a new code.
Huh?
You use my number?
Yeah, send me the link.
It's in the ebook?
No.
Nah.
That's
my thing.
bonus edition.
Bonus edition.
Limited edition.
You gotta pay a little extra for that the referral code.
Yeah.
So we gotta talk a little bit more about the book, bro.
Okay.
Like how I feel to be a black author. You know what I'm saying? What are you, 26, 25?
I'm 26, bro.
26, bro.
Honestly, bro, it ain't even hit me yet. Like,
Yeah.
how I started it out, like, I just wanted to give people game for an affordable price.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about, damn, I'm about to be an author. Like, I'm walking in my grandma's crib Monday, she talking about congratulations. I'm like, fuck is you talking about, grandma? What are you talking about? She like, I heard you wrote a book. Like,
Grandma, like, you done fix my credit, boy. I love you, boy. You done fix grandma my credit. I knew you was the one when I saw you come out the womb.
Grandma could get that Cadillac. She always wanted him.
Damn, I get that Cadillac there.
I wasn't thinking nothing of it, but I'm like, damn, like it hit me there, and then it hit me. My pop was like, "Word on the street, you an author now." I'm like,
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's tough, bro.
That's not
like that,
bad.
like you really think about it, you could take that and run with it forever. Like you an author, you got that joint published. So I mean, you know, how was that process of writing it? Like you went through. I know you had to go through like probably a publisher or something, right?
Honestly, you know, I was in my little office that I got in my crib, and I just was like, yo, like people really taxing for game, like hitting people on the head, and I'm like, let me put together some information that I got that I think will help the people.
So how much is the book?
Well, I ain't gonna do all that.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I'm going out there. Oh,
right.
I'm about to pay cash right now. Fuck that. Y'all about
It's
to see
definitely
no
gonna be
transaction.
affordable though. Ain't gonna be $100. It's gonna be affordable.
Listen,
You know.
man, y'all gotta invest.
Yeah, don't ask my man for no discount, man. He giving y'all good game in this book.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. It's gonna come with a discount.
I'm gonna ask for a discount. I don't
It's gonna come
fucking about that.
Nah, man, that's one thing we can't do though. We gotta stop asking. We gotta stop asking our people.
No, y'all gotta stop asking people for discounts, but y'all, not me.
for sure.
Fuck that.
But just back to like, you know, like the process of it. You say you was in the office.
I was in the office, and I'm just like on a gram.
So you had like a pen in your ear. You was like,
No, like
shit.
I'm, you know, in my office, I got YouTube playing all day, so
Okay.
you know, I was on YouTube University just watching videos, and then you know, I'm up scrolling up and down the gram, and you know, I'm just watching people charge these thousands of dollars for this information that you know, if people read.
Yeah.
It's accessible, like so you know you could buy a book for $50 and you know you can read the information that these people is charging you thousands of dollars for. So I was like, let me put together my own little situation that I got going on.
So look, this is a question I really be having for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know all y'all are smart dudes. We all smart dudes here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go around the line. You got 10K.
Right.
What you investing in?
I
What
got
you doing with
10K.
it? What business you starting? What you investing in? We going around.
I got 10K. I'm going to real estate.
On real estate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you gonna take that 10K and try to do what with it in real estate?
I'm gonna try to find me a crib that's probably like $60,000 that needs some work.
Okay.
You know, get into the deal with my lenders, get them to 10K. You know, we gonna run the play. We gonna flip that job and get my money back, and then we gonna find somebody to need a house, put the person in there.
Section 8 that bitch.
Definitely Section 8.
I
I
agree.
don't like Section
You don't like Section 8? That's free money.
I don't even like
It's
it.
not.
I don't even like-
I don't really like that money.
Why you don't like it?
Yeah, bro. Bad
Problems.
experience. Bad experience.
All right. So 10K. What you gonna do?
10K.
We going around.
10K. What for? I'm getting in the hair business.
Hair business.
I'm getting opening a nice shop.
Okay.
The best shop in the area.
That's a good joint.
Give it that. Give it
Yeah.
10K. I might grab a couple wheels, a couple minivans,
Mm-hmm.
a couple cars, put them on Toro.
Okay.
That's smart.
Boom. I live right by the airport.
Yeah, a lot of people need cars.
Rent them out.
They vacation.
that. That's a good job too.
Yeah.
I mean, like me personally, I agree with you with the real estate thing. I'm gonna take my 10K and find like other investors, see if they got 10K to match me.
Mm-hmm.
If I can meet 4 people with another 10K, we go in, grab a crib for 40, and then
My nigga smart, yo.
nah, I mean like
That's it.
it's just kind of like I just think of it as like a wholesale joint. Like
Boom.
if 4 of us come together with 10K,
It's 40,000.
we grab a $40,000 crib and then wholesale it to somebody for 80. We all then double our money. So and then now you got 20K to work with. You could use that 20K to down payment on your own property, or do it again and grab something bigger. So I mean that's just me.
So I keep smart people around.
But hardest shit to collab and find niggas with 10K and you know.
It's not really that hard.
Yeah.
It's not.
You just gotta find people that's committed to it though.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
all this free money niggas giving out.
no, it's money, but you know niggas.
Come on.
It's
I
hard
know.
to find people. with
People,
the
yeah,
Yeah, the
people with
mindset, the
That's what
mindset.
I'm saying. That's what's hard.
Yeah, because some people they had a 10K and like, nah, I don't.
Like, no, I'm about to go get this Dior.
Yeah.
Mom in the crib looking like Gucci. It's like, no.
And another thing I would say though, look, if you have 10K and you got like debt that you need to pay off, like pay that stuff off. Like start with that. Start with your debt first. before you.
And it makes
try
what
to
you
do
want
something else.
easier to get because
But
now you got the credit score.
I would say that too. If you have debt, I would like certain debt. I would pay that off, or to a certain extent, depending on how much. But yeah, I mean, like you said, a lot of people don't got the mindset of going into looking into the future, or they don't want to have their 10K and be like, oh well, you got the opportunity to make 30,000 in 2 years. They rather just have that 10K now and spend it, blow it, do whatever they gotta do with it.
Right.
But it's like, bro, you could double your money in
10K not even your money.
Nah, I mean 10K you gonna go through 10K quick.
It's a nice amount, but it ain't nothing.
I mean, look, if you're
it's a nice little lump sum. Like if you got 10K right now, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah, you're gonna be happy, but
with the 10 right
but if you
Are
get
you
10,
happy staring at it, or are you happy like that you got it? Like what makes you happy about the 10K?
10K, it's just 10K on top of whatever I got.
Okay.
So of course I'm gonna stare at it. I'm gonna stare at it.
my thing is, I feel like, all right, you get 10K, but like, how much your credit card bill right now? So say you got 2-3 credit cards that each got $800 to $1,000. Just say let's round every one of them off at 1,000. Now you got $7 grand.
Zero.
Now you at 7.
Well, if you called me
rent?
3 years ago, my mindset would have been totally different. But right now, where I'm at right now in my life, I'm paying all my debt off.
Oh yeah.
That student loans, whatever is over my head, that's overhead.
And that comes with just learning, like and just being older and more mature about.
It just comes with growing up and all that. So. And one thing about us, we might joke a lot on the podcast and all that, but we definitely about our money. That's why we got my man Chris over here talking about financial literacy for everybody, and we learning too as he speaks.
And it's a black man telling you like, yo, it's a black man teaching you about
a young black man,
author. You know what I'm saying? Teaching you about financial literacy, giving you game. Just I don't know
how to make money legally.
Yeah.
Because
OPM.
Everybody resort to drugs, selling drugs, stealing from people, stuff like that.
Yeah, scamming. Yeah.
Stuff that's going to leave you behind bars.
Freedom not worth it,
at all.
Nah.
Do not sell drugs.
Shit, don't do it.
It's not enough money.
Yeah, it's a lot of hustle here, and like you said, it's a lot of.
I'm not even want to be that corny ass. I can say corny, my fault. That's the hood version. But I'm not gonna be the person that say, "Oh, don't sell drugs because it's bad. You won't go to jail." It just ain't enough money, bro. It's not enough money.
Because you
it ain't enough money. If it was enough money, I'd be like, go ahead and do that shit. But it ain't enough money.
It's not long term. It's short term money. It's not long term.
It's short term, and it ain't enough money.
And you risking your freedom, bro. I mean, and how many? And I don't want to like get off topic and just talking about like drug dealing and shit. But I mean, how much money you got to pay back for the real? Like how much money you making off?
It don't even matter. It ain't enough money. It ain't worth your life. It ain't worth the jail time. You would overpay for anything else in this world. So why would I pay for that?
You get some money, man. Open up an LLC, start your own business, man. For real. But so speaking of LLCs, I know the Imperiled Holdings, that's an LLC. Mm-hmm. Do you have other LLCs or
I ain't gonna lie, like I got 12 of them Jones.
12.
I got 12 and it's not enough.
Damn.
I got 12.
I only got 12 pair of jeans. You got 12 LLCs, nigga. Damn, you lit.
Listen, man, stop buying jeans and buy you some LLCs.
Damn, alright, that's game right
there. So buying LLCs, like what's the price range? Like, does it matter what businesses you open in?
In the state of Pennsylvania, it costs $125 to start the process, and then you get an EIN and operating agreement for free.
Okay. You use the one EIN for all your LLCs, right?
No, you get a different EIN. That's the thing about these EINs. When you go somewhere as a person, you got one social security number, but
right.
You can have multiple EINs. So with me having 12 EINs, I can go into the bank as 12 different people. I can get a credit card for one LLC 12 different times because I got 12 different EINs. So that's why I got so many. Every time I think of something new, like a new business venture I want to do, create a new LLC.
Damn. So 12 LLCs. So, and I know some people they'll put a lot of their businesses under one LLC, try to make it an umbrella corporation in a sense. So can you break down why it's important to have multiple LLCs instead of just putting your business ventures under one?
Well, for one, you want to protect yourself in each and every one. So I do things that relate to real estate. So sometimes it's smart to not have all of your LLCs under one all of your properties under one, LLC, because somebody sues that LLC, they're entitled to all of those properties if they win the lawsuit. So that's one reason why I got it. Another reason why I got it for me is for funding purposes, because Imperiled Holdings is my face.
Right.
That's what everybody see. But I can get 6 figures I can get 7 figures between the 12 of them.
Damn.
I can only get, roughly close to 6 figures out of one of them, with my LLC being, close to 2 years old. Like, when you get to 2 years old, you're able to get more funding when you over 2, because you can get lines of credit and stuff like that. Like, I'm only able to get credit cards with my LLC right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's some good information, bro.
How do you get into the loans, like getting into like the business loans and all that with the LLC?
Especially starting out. Like
Starting out, when you first got an LLC, it's important to have your credit fixed, because you qualify for credit cards right away. Now, as far as loans, like I said, your business has to be 2 years old to get loans. You might can get like an auto loan or something after 1 year, but as far as other types of loans, you have to have a business for 2 years. Now, hard money, which people use for real estate, you can have that right off the bat. You just gotta have your credit fixed, and then you gotta have some capital saved up, which I use credit for.
Yeah. So
hold on, to get an auto loan, you need your LLC gotta be a year old.
On the business side, in most places, yes.
Okay.
So they make you wait 2 years just to see like that you're in a real established business and you're not
to get a line of credit.
Okay.
But not to get a credit card. To get a credit card, you just gotta have a few primary trade lines, some positive payment history, and then your profile has to be strong. So we talked about profile earlier. As long as your profile is strong, you qualify for business credit on a credit card.
So you're not saying as soon as you get an LLC, you go to the bank and saying, I want to open a credit card.
As long as your credit is fixed, yes.
Your personal credit.
Personal credit is fixed,
okay.
yeah. People keep talking Spanglish, English, all this shit, about these net 30s accounts and these DUNS numbers and shit like that. Like, you don't need none of that. Like, you just need to fix yourself. Fix your personal credit. And then once you got your profile up to date, then you go ahead and handle your business.
When I fix my credit, y'all bitches better not say nothing to me. Right.
Price going all the way up.
Price all the way up, bitch.
Price already up, bro.
It's up.
This is gonna be way up.
So when you talk about fixing your credit, bro, like what's the easiest avenue you would say go through? Like, I know some people, they put freezes on their accounts and then just try to pay it.
Everybody got different situations, but if you just starting out and you don't have nothing bad on there, I would say add somebody or get added as an authorized user. Shoot your score up. Go apply for 3 credit cards. When you're applying for credit cards, it's important to understand where they pull from. So you can get 3 credit cards for one inquiry. It's TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax.
Yeah.
Find the bank that pull from TransUnion. Find the bank that pull from Experian. And then find a bank that pull from Equifax. That's one inquiry across the board. So once you find them 3 banks, that's already your profile right there. Then you just need to make some on-time payments. So that's that.
Yeah, that's valuable information, man.
I look at shit like this. If you cheat on your bitch, and she maxed out your credit card, right? Though you call that credit card.
That's funny as shit.
Credit card, bro. Credit card. She done maxed my shit out because I cheated on you. No.
What's wrong with this guy, man?
Fucking nigga, that shit. Nigga was like, I seen this credit card commercial. I'm gonna use this shit.
Somebody stole my Amex before, made the shit at me, but bought a whole MacBook off my shit. But,
damn.
We ain't gonna talk about that. I just called Amex. I'm like, yo, Amex, I ain't buy that shit.
That's like, that shit done, nigga. Stop.
What happened though? Like, what was the end result of that?
I'll call Amex, yo, I ain't buy that shit.
Yeah, your money goes right
back. Yeah.
You can't do that with a debit card.
I know.
You gotta have good credit to have the Amex though.
Yeah, I snitched on myself. I snitched on myself. Damn.
See, the price been up.
Yeah, I'm a little financial illiterate over here. Yeah. I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I got the Amex. I ain't gonna talk about my limit on that, Joe. Just know I could buy a couple BBLs.
Just know you can swipe for a BBL.
I can buy for the BBL.
Yeah. No.
Nah, you don't want to tell them that.
I don't want to tell them that. Yo, the DM's about to go up.
My shit ain't gonna go up because I'm gonna block y'all bitches. I'm gonna block y'all bitches, man. Real right. You should have had ass before you DM me. Real rap. You should have asked.
Yeah.
Some of these bitches get me by.
It's shit retarded, bro.
But like, you know what confuses me though? They get the top done and then forget about the bottom.
Yeah, or they get the bottom done and they don't fix the legs. The legs be
So
like
you
this.
like the letter P. Like I don't like that.
No, don't get no. They getting their titties done? No,
Yeah, it is.
Titties done and not the ass.
no, don't do that. Don't come over here. You like a motherfucking camera stand, bitch. I'm recording on. I'm good. Nah.
The camera stand.
Like
No,
lowercase B's and B's.
No, yeah. Don't come over here. Get the bottom. Get the ass done. I
You
don't
get the body done, get the whole body done. Don't
Get the
body.
loan and get the whole thing done.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, get the loan. Call my man. Get a loan with little to no interest.
What I'm doing about like
Get the whole shit.
$3,500?
Well,
Yeah,
You need to get you $3,500. Like,
somebody was telling me they getting one for 5 racks. So.
what she getting?
She must have qualified.
Huh?
What she getting? Like, just
Just the ass.
Just the ass.
Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, shit cool.
What up?
or you could just work out for free.
Boom. There you go.
Everybody want to cheat the process, bro. That's the thing.
That's the thing, man. Y'all gotta grind for that shit, man.
You gotta build something up. You gotta grind.
Damn, bro.
Stop trying to cheat the process, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so listen, this is the question I got for you, man. Let's get to it, bro. Because honestly, I was thinking about that vending machine shit myself.
Mm-hmm.
How lucrative is that shit? Like,
It depends on the location. Like, so
hold on, not to cut you off. How do you even get a location, man? Let's get into it, bro.
So, how you get a location is, first thing first, you want to have the LLC. You don't want to approach nobody as a person. You want to have an LLC first. And then after you get the LLC, operating agreement, EIN, you want to set you up a bank account. Because how you going to receive money but don't got nowhere to put the money at?
Right.
So you want to get the bank account. You want to go to the place where you see that, they can use a vending machine there. You want to find out who the owner is. Get their information. You want to become familiar with them, and then tell them what you do.
Okay.
So yeah, my name is such and such. I have a vending machine business. I see you don't have a vending machine here. Would you be interested in having one at your establishment? And that's how you do it on the walk-in tip. If you're not walking in, you get the email them, be professional about it. Let them know what you do. You can service the machine, at no cost to them. You always want to tell them it's going to be a free machine for you. Like, I'm responsible for all the services. So that's the process on that. And then once you got it, you come to a term of agreement. So when you have the term of agreement, that's pretty much stating I'm going to be responsible for filling it up. If anything breaks, I'm going to be responsible for it breaking and fixing it. If anything, comes up, I'll have 72 hours where so I can be out here and then, handle the needs that you guys have.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's a good place to even get vending machines from?
Right now, I would say a laundromat because it's open. Anywhere that's open for a long time, 24 hours out of the day will be the best place. I actually got a story. I just was trying to get a vending machine at a laundromat location.
What site you get your vending machines from, or where you get them from? Like where you buy the vending machines from? Is it a certain brand that's good, or?
I mean, it's no specific brand that I recommend. I just recommend finding a machine that works well. But I have a place where I go, a warehouse.
Okay.
They refurbish them. If you have a broke machine, you can take it there. They'll fix it. You can sell it to them. They'll fix it, sell it to somebody else. So it's a warehouse that I talk about a little bit. I offer that in my book. I talk about it a little bit, but
I'll make you give up too much.
Yeah, no, ain't about nothing. But
one more question. What kind of rent do you pay like an owner for a vending machine? Like the people that you're asking to put it.
It depends. It depends on the location. I often say like some places you might go, you can look at it and say, well, if I'm giving y'all 25% of what I make, what are y'all really doing with it? Because it could be a school.
Okay.
With schools, me personally, I don't never offer nobody a commission.
Yeah.
I let them ask me for a commission, but with a school specifically, like I've attacked a few schools and I've said, hey, I would like to offer you a scholarship for a specific student that meets these, there's different criteria. So with schools, that's something that I will make an offer for.
So they put the vending machine in there for free.
You put the vending machine in there for free, like.
So you showing them love by putting the vending machine in there. Okay.
Yeah. So what are y'all really gonna do with my money if I agree to pay y'all?
Right, because they saving the money on buying the vending machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's a school, so like, where's the money gonna go if I'm giving y'all money? They might tell you something, and it might be true, but you don't never want to offer. You just want to go in there like, hey, I want to place a free vending machine. But if it's any commission numbers being charged, like you want to discuss that. Like you don't really want to go over 15%.
I'm putting my vending machine in the fucking strip club.
Oh, all right.
There we go.
Definitely.
And it's gonna be condoms and Plan B's in that bitch.
That's a good job. Y'all never heard nobody say that. Yo.
Plan B, $100.
You might have just gave your business away.
I don't give a fuck. I'm be like this, hello. And then when I get the bread, clear my vending machine
Get
out.
that 10K?
Yeah,
You
we're
gonna
gonna
get
get
that
that 10K.
LLC, right?
Yeah,
You know,
LLC.
she might get pregnant and they sue you.
It's gonna be called stripper vending.
Oh, all right.
LLC.
Okay.
Strippers need vending too. LLC.
Sir.
Boom. That's good shit, bro. No, cause me and a couple of my homies, we was talking about vending machines and we don't really know too much about it, but you know, I see they not really that expensive. They're like a couple thousand.
Like this my take on it. Like for somebody who want to invest, got some capital to invest, I definitely recommend that in ATMs. The reason why is because to get into it is not expensive at all. But not even just getting into it. To get out of it, it's not complicated at all. Like if you was to get into real estate, sometimes it could be complicated.
Nigga, I'll call my BBW right now. Babe, let me get $1,800 for this vending machine.
Gonna call this bank.
What's the interest rate?
I'm be like, babe, I'm gonna call my BBW right now, babe. Let me get $1,800. I'm about to buy a vending machine. She be like, ooh, what's in it? Not food.
Okay.
Come on. Seriously, I'm trying to get us out the hood. Get you this BBL.
I'm trying to put this vending machine.
She'll be like, put it in my house. No.
Yo.
I'm like, no, babe. I'll put the damn vending machine in your house. I want some chips. All right, just give me the $1,800. Here I come.
Yeah.
Damn.
But you know, if you got $1,800, you can shake something.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm about to call you right now. Cut the cameras off. We about to get rich. That shit.
So you say you got the plug. So you part of like wholesaling vending machines? Or?
Yeah, like if you interested in getting a vending machine, I know where to go and I know the whole process, you know, to get you involved. A lot of people, like right now, a lot of people are not interested in accepting people to put a vending machine in there. A lot of people want the plug. First, like, all right, you want a vending machine, you don't want my service, I know where to go.
Yeah, tax them like that too.
Can.
Yeah.
Depending on, you know, the relationship.
Right. So look, man, it's a lot of hustles out there. You see what we talking about here? Like, you can get into the vending machine business. You know, we just talked about, you know, the loans, everything that's out there. I need to get with my mans, man.
Vending machine is a low startup cost. It has a moderate reward, meaning as though, you know, you can cash flow anywhere from $250 a month up until, you know, maybe $1,000. So
I take that.
That help with your bills somewhere.
50,
even groceries.
And I talk about that in the book. You know, a lot of people want to get into real estate. You know, you get a single family investment property. Your mortgage, my mortgage $600, $665. If I put a tenant in there, my tenant would be paying me $1,200 a month. So I'll be cash flowing $600 a month with a mortgage of whatever the mortgage is, but I'll be paying it over 30 years.
Yeah.
So that's a 30-year relationship that I gotta have in order to pay that back to make $600 a month.
Yeah.
That's worth it if you got a bunch of single-family properties, but you could also make $600 a month by paying $2,500 for a vending machine.
And then just refilling
You
it.
know, when you don't have that overhead of 30 years. And
That's just one machine.
That's just one machine.
So we have 3 machines.
3 or more. You know what I'm saying?
3 machines.
Say you got 10 locations.
3 strip clubs, 3 machines. 100 Plan B's.
And it's a lot of ones. It's a lot of ones at this strip club. Yo.
A lot.
That's crazy. You gonna sell out every day.
I'm put condoms in my vending machines. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
niggas ain't using condoms, bro.
And the strip club, nigga?
Strip club, you better
Niggas don't use condoms.
Oh no.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong in the strip club, bro.
Niggas nasty out here.
They nasty like that, bro?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We ain't been there in a minute.
I don't know about it.
It's a pandemic. I ain't been in the strip club.
It's a pandemic.
They be looking sick in there.
Definitely pandemic.
They be looking sick in there,
They be
man.
looking sick. They got a mask on, no panties on. I'm like, bitch, you don't make no sense.
A mask on, no panties.
You got a mask on, no panties. I'm like, I'm still gonna get COVID. I'm gonna get it from your coochie.
Put a mask in the pool.
My BBW would choke me out.
He gonna drag you out of the
She gonna drag me out. This what you like? You like skinny bitches?
You gotta make sure.
You gotta make sure.
Only when I need a couple dollars.
Yo, that's
Nah.
crazy.
Shirley's is in though. I ain't gonna hold you. Shirley's. They cut that check.
Yeah, they in.
That's why he getting that 1,800.
Yeah, I'm about to make this phone call when this shit go off. When this shit go off, I don't even want to do this shit no more. I'm calling this shit. I'm calling. I'm like, yo, I need 1,800.
I ain't gonna be on the podcast no more.
I ain't gonna get in the podcast, man. No, man. That's game though, y'all. It's a lot of businesses out here, man. Pay your credit cards off.
And you said the risk to vending machine is low, right?
It's
It's hit or
you
miss.
can get a machine for $900.
Damn.
Oh, bet.
Man, it just depends on where you put it.
And then think about it like this: if you want to get out, like let's just say you was making $600 a month, 600 times 12, probably it's something close to like 7 racks. If that's not enough money for you, and you want to get out of it, if you paid $900 for the machine, you could sell the machine for $1,800 because you're selling the income.
Mm-hmm.
You get your money back and some.
Man,
I got this good idea. I'm gonna say it off camera. I say it off camera.
yeah.
We ain't gonna give y'all no more.
We ain't giving y'all.
I already gave y'all the stripper vending idea.
Yeah,
Cause this is an educational episode, and we trying to educate y'all, get y'all right.
Yeah, we trying to help y'all out with
Y'all steal my idea. You know, just toss me a little something. You know, right shit, bro.
That shit going
Like
bro.
Cash App
Put a
biz.
disclaimer on that, John. Let them know, like.
Yeah, disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Do not put Plan B's in your vending machine.
Unless
My
you
idea.
consult.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Yes.
That's that legal talk.
Yeah, we not playing, yo.
That's 2 LLCs right there.
Yeah.
You got 2 already.
LLC, you got a vending machine LLC for your BBWs and all that.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna move it, nigga.
And you might as well start a LLC for beauty business licenses too.
I'm trying to. LLC for BBL's booty business licenses. It's coming soon. If you got BBL and you want to make some money, call us.
We get you an ID
We gonna get you an ID,
and a referral code.
affiliate links and all that, affiliate friends and all that.
All right, bro. So you told me to ask you about the new wave.
Yeah.
What's that relate to? What's the new wave?
Yo, the new wave is saving your money and having cash is trash.
Cash is trash.
Cash is trash. Cash is a debt, yo. If you're not doing nothing with it, what is it doing? It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
It's not bringing you nothing back. And when
You
you
spend
spend it, it's gone. So why not? Why save? Like, do y'all save money?
Yeah.
Try to.
What do y'all save?
Never successful.
You know, just I mean, like
I'm probably
multiple reasons. Like I always keep I'm gonna say it on camera, but I mean I keep hard cash just in case anything
Do
happens.
you have a goal like hard cash?
No, I ain't got a goal. I don't got a goal of how much I want to save. Like I'm not one of those. I need 100K in savings, but just anything go wrong in the world, right? Say you don't got access to an ATM, banks closed.
My goal.
You gotta have something to be able to go somewhere.
That's why I got this new wave, yo. Like, lines of credit is the new wave. What a line of credit is when the bank give you a revolving loan. Revolving means you get a lump sum of money, and if you borrow any of it and you pay it back, the money's available again. So, like some people want to save $50,000 to go do X, Y, Z with it.
Mm-hmm.
Why save $50,000? You know how long it's going to take you to save $50,000 when you can just make a phone call to a bank and I got a 715 credit score. Oh, what are you trying to do? Well, I'm trying to get a line of credit. I have this, that, and the third going on. Okay, well, let's just run your process. Let's run the application through. They run the application through. You get approved for $30,000. You get one inquiry. You call another girl, another bank. You get $30,000 again. You get $30,000 3 times. You got $90,000 cash accessible to you. What can you do with that cash? The same thing you was going to do with that money you were saving up. The difference is you made $90,000 in 3 phone calls.
OPM.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm listening.
now with that line of credit though, what's the stipulations of like the payback?
They got interest rates between 10 to 18%, but if you got your credit fixed and it's good, you can just transfer your money onto your business credit. And a lot of business credit cards have an intro period of, up to 24 months where though you have to pay no interest on it. So you gotta make the minimum payment on whatever you borrow.
Yeah, until that final payment is due in 24 months.
But if you're using that much money, 9 times out of 10 you're investing it in something that's gonna bring you money back.
It's gonna bring it back.
It's gonna be paid off, and now everything is gonna be, net income.
Damn. So y'all heard it here. The new wave, man. Y'all better look into the line of credits.
Not credit cards. Credit cards is the wave, but lines of credit is the next wave up. It's the new wave.
So now, with credit cards, like they give you a certain limit, right, on like how much. So that's not a line of credit.
It is a line. It's called a line of credit, but when you go to the bank and ask for a line of credit, not a credit card, they're going to give you a line of credit.
That you can withdraw from.
That's the actual cash.
It's just actual cash.
So what the interest rates normally range from on those?
Between 10 and 25%.
That's light. That's the same thing as
It's not all the way light.
It's not light, but
25% now.
25% is a lot. But
if your credit good, if you want that 12% range.
But normally credit cards is like the same amount of interest though, right?
Yeah, no. It depends on a credit card. It's different tiers of credit cards. There's like 3 different tiers of credit cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now when you get that line of credit, that bank will give you what, like an account that you could just withdraw that cash from. You just pay the interest on that
How it
withdrawal.
works is like some banks will give you a card.
Mm-hmm.
Some banks will just place it on your online banking, and whenever you need the money, you just do a transfer. So you transfer the money into your checking account.
You dropping gems, y'all. Hold on, so
if y'all don't walk away with no gain from this.
A line of credit, not a credit card. You can take cash. You know what you could do with hard cash? Now hold on, let's get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the line of credit, you can take cash out.
Mm-hmm.
Get your vending machine started.
You can buy the vending machine with that.
Yep.
Off the
The
rip.
whole business running through that. Yep.
Now what they do like monthly payments, and then
Do a monthly payment.
but it's like the same thing, like a minimal payment.
Based off of what you take out. So if you get a line of credit for $30,000, but you only use $1,000, they only want to charge you interest on $1,000.
$1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's a fucking
Look.
gem.
Look.
That's a
The
gem.
faster you pay it back, the less interest you gotta pay.
Do they got like Jones where it's like no interest for a certain amount of time? Do they offer those type
I
promotions?
haven't seen it on lines of credit, but I
Okay.
have seen it on credit
On
cards.
credit cards, yeah. I see it on credit cards too.
But
That's a fucking gem, yo. That's a gem.
So essentially, it's kind of like a home equity loan a little bit too,
Yes.
in a sense,
Yes.
right? All right,
Definitely.
cool. Yeah, because I done seen that before.
Mhm.
So where they give you.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So I could give me a line of credit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cut you off.
No, go
I
ahead.
got
guess-
another
I
gem
could-
for you now. You said that.
Yeah,
too.
because now you dropping gems.
But you said a bank too. I'm gonna tell you about the bank. A little bit of information that you may know about, may not know about.
So I could take out a line of credit, right? Let's say it's 30 racks, right?
Mhm.
Can I take that 30 racks and buy a property with it?
You
Or
can,
is
but
it a double whammy? Or
it's easier ways to buy property, but you can though.
okay.
You don't wanna max it out and carry it over, because if you max it out and carry it over, your utilization gonna be high, so that's gonna be affecting your credit score.
Smart.
But I got a gem, right?
Drop another
You
one.
said your favorite bank was Penn Fed.
Not some of my favorite bank, BBW.
Definitely said that. Your second favorite bank.
All right,
Second favorite bank is Penn Fed.
All right,
Penn Fed got this thing going on, whereas though, this is why y'all gotta read too. Like a lot of
No, I ain't reading.
a
Go
lot of
ahead.
this information, no, bro.
No, fuck that.
You're not gonna read my book, bro?
No, he about to.
You don't got the audio, John?
No.
Are you a dove, homie?
Damn, bro.
No,
Make sure you check the last page out, though. Just read.
Y'all fucking
read
with me.
numbers,
Y'all fucking with
read
me,
numbers,
bro.
right? As long as you read numbers, you cool.
Alright, yeah.
But look,
My
though,
nigga.
Penn Fed, right?
Yeah.
I ain't really talk about it like this, but inquiries, you want to keep your inquiries under 4. Definitely no. You want to keep it under 4, but like preferably under 2. But Penn Fed got this thing where though, if you go to Penn Fed and you apply for a product could be credit cards, lines of credit, auto loan, home equity loan, mortgage. Those are different products. You get one thing from them,
Yeah.
they're gonna pull your credit, right?
Mhm.
But they pulled your credit one time. You can go back to Penn Fed. Let's say you got a credit card first. With that one pull,
Yeah.
you can get a line of credit, the credit card, another
Because
credit card.
you got a credit card with them. You got
Because they
history
pulled
with
your,
them.
no.
Oh.
Because they pulled your credit once,
Yeah.
the pull lasts for 30 days.
Oh,
So you can get the credit card that you apply for,
Yeah.
an auto draft, a home equity line of credit, a mortgage, whatever you need at the time,
Right.
you can get that for just that one inquiry.
Now let me ask you this. Can you do that? Is that personal or like, so let's say I get an LLC. Can I give me a line of credit off a new LLC or do I have to do that on a personal?
Your LLC has to be, the bank account can be new, but your LLC has to have 2 years of age on it
To get a line of credit.
to qualify for a line of credit or anything else from a bank.
Now, can you get a line of credit in your name and then
Yes.
transfer that money to your business?
Yes, for sure.
So I can take that money and put it in my
Take that
LLC.
money
That's
back
the
out
way.
and then go
And
ahead
then
and
go
do
put it
it.
in
Right
your
in my
business
LLC.
account.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, that's. Man, I gotta give y'all the
But
shortcuts,
I
man.
Oh, you dropping gems, yo.
I ain't gonna drop the gems and not show y'all the background to it. So I highly recommend if you're doing things in your personal name, if you're not investing, don't go over 9%. But if you are investing, don't go over 30% of your total limit. So if you was to get a $30,000 line of credit, I would say only use 10,000 of it if it was in your personal name. That's 30%. I believe that's
10%.
Is that 10 or 30?
No, that's 30. That's 30.
Yeah,
That's 30,000. Yeah.
That's 30%. So don't go over $10,000 if you got a $30,000.
That's personal.
Personal.
Okay.
On the business side, you don't care because it's not affecting your personal credit score. So that's the hidden gem. Like a lot of people want to get business credit, and that's why, because you're able to hide.
But you won't be able to even qualify that till your LLC 2 years old.
Yeah. What?
Till your LLC 2 years old, you won't be
Qualify
for the line
for a business line of credit, and most banks you won't qualify.
Now let me ask you this though, right? So let's say you got an LLC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you started for, let's say, real estate.
Right.
Now, I know it might not make sense.
You never want to do that, but okay, I'm listening.
You don't want to LLC.
You never want to label it as real estate.
Okay.
Because that's a high risk industry.
And then
that'll affect the amount of money that you get.
Oh, like the evaluation.
Why would we give you $100,000 for you to throw in a real estate, and then you might get burnt, and then you can run off on us?
Yeah.
So this is another gem, business consulting. You always want to make your LLC something that's a low risk industry, so that you'll maximize your funding.
Alright, cool.
But damn, bro, I feel like you dropped a lot of gems on us today, and I know there's more, with the book coming and everything like that. Shit, I mean you're close friends, but I know you be giving away, gems on your page, so y'all make sure y'all follow Baysmore.
Mm-hmm.
His tag will be, right here and everything like that. But what other ventures you got that you feel like you want to share with us?
I don't want to, jinx it, but I'm supposed to be closing on the crib at the end of the week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be, talking about real estate more often. Giving y'all more real estate gems, how to rehab a property without using your own money. Real estate got a lot of money in it, a lot of opportunity in it. Definitely a great investment. People always need somewhere to live, so it's always going to be around.
It's a seller's market right now.
It's a seller's market right now. If you own a piece of property right now, but you don't want to maintain it, definitely might want to sell it right now. They selling, $100,000 cribs is going for $175,000 right now. So, you can make a lot of money in the real estate game.
That's what's up.
That's buyer or seller.
Yeah, man. I got my fingers crossed for you, bro. Cause
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate
you, man. You dropping them fucking gems today, dog.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Young black man doing it how we do it, man. Don't sleep on this, man.
They don't, man.
Listen.
Young black niggas doing it.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all though. Y'all doing something different. The
Appreciate
podcast. I don't know a lot of young black people with their own podcasts right now. Not really fuck with
Yeah, man. This y'all came together all genuine, like.
It's my fucking brothers.
Yeah, bro. Right. And then we just want to not just give a lane for ourselves, but people that we close with, or we know that got businesses and different things that they trying to get off the ground, or we just want to open up our our lane to other people to spread they businesses and opportunities. So we appreciate you for coming on the show, bro. Dropping these gems.
Hey it's been a Nothing Off Limits podcast. I'm Biz.
I'm Brent.
Rick De Niro.
Bays.
Hey, listen. Tune in for more episodes. We appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Nothing Off Limits.